E-Fax.com. The greatest scam fucking scumbag piece of shit fucking company that you'll ever run into. You know, most scam people will either shoot for the sky and try to go for your life savings and all of that. They just kind of, bend you over one time, get what they want, and then leave you discarded, feeling used over in a side alley. But no, E-Fax. They like to take their time torturing you mentally and physically. They want to take every ounce of energy, self respect, and everything else that you have. They want to have their way with you. They want to prostrate you for everybody else to see. Then, only then, when you beg for your life, do they discard you into the gutter and give you to the wolves and everybody else. So, I had to do tax documents. It's already almost my birthday, but it's already March. I did my tax documents back in January. Was typing in, e-faxes, online or internet faxes, where I can transmit documents in a fax without having to do all the fax machine things like that because we don't have ink for our printer. See, they have a 2 week free trial. That's a lie. It's not a 2 week free trial. Don't fall for that bullshit. Even if you somehow manage to outscan the scammers and get the 2 week free trial, there's a reoccurring fee at the end of that. So, me, I fell for it. It said that it was a free trial and then a recurring payment of $16.50 a month. I was like, yeah, I have to do my tax stuff in January. I have to do my recertifications in February. And then in March, I have something that I can't really speak about that happens in March that I need to send documents and stuff through down there. So it should only cost me about $32 and I'd be able to get everything done. I don't mind paying $16 a month. As I said the other day, I've gotten a hell of an investment return, and that's just been scaling and scaling throughout the months. So, $16.50 a month ain't that bad. No problem paying it. Go to send my tax documents and all of that. I keep getting failed, failed, transmission failed, transmission failed, transmission failed. I call up the IRS. I sit on the phone waiting. You guys, who if you ever had to call the IRS, could understand that you call the phone, you put that shit on speakerphone, and then you go play a game for a couple hours, and somebody will eventually pick that shit up. It takes a long ass fucking time. They were saying, no, we never received anything or anything like that. I'm like, okay, cool. Said, fuck it. I'm going to do my recertifications for everything in February. Sent that shit to people. Transmission success. I was like, well, maybe it's the IRS's fault. Shit like that. Says that it's a success. A couple of weeks go by, right towards the end of the free trial and all of that, I get a letter saying your recertification's coming up soon. You need to recertify. I call the people up. They're saying that they never received my documents. I said, okay, I'll resend them and call you tomorrow. Resent them, call them tomorrow. Transmission success. Never got my documents. I said, hey, got a hold of E-Fax, said my shit's not working. I've been sending all of these. It's been saying transmission succeeded. It's been giving me confirmation codes. And they said, well, our side says that we've been sending them and all of that. Did you put a, whatchamacallit, what do they call it, a cover page on it to show that, everything is yours and everything else? And I'm like, yeah, I usually use my own fax machine. I got the documents and shit sitting right in fucking front of me. I've been doing this for the last couple of fucking years, non-stop. Like, I know how to put a fucking cover sheet and make sure every single page that you send has all the required information for them to put it in the right fucking thing. The fuck are you talking to me like I'm a fucking idiot for? Go through that whole shebang, say, if your shit's not gonna work, then I'm gonna fucking cancel that shit. That's gonna be the end of. Oh no, sir, sorry to. We don't want you to let you to go or any of that other shit. Please don't go. Please don't go. And they offered me this shit that allows me to send. It's like 5 fax like bundles of a couple of pages per month for $5. So I'm like, fine, give me that shit instead of the free trial. And if you can get the shit to actually work, I'll keep it. And I'll just pay that shit. And once shit starts working, I'll upgrade back up to the pro version, which is what I had. Well, come to find out, as soon as the trial fucking expired, they still charged me $5 for that small ass bullshit, which still didn't end up working. They charged me $16.50, the recurring fee after the trial ended. Then they charged me an activation fee. It was like $35 fucking dollars or something stupid. It all came up to roundabouts $50. And I look at my shit and I'm like, I just got charged $50 for something that's only supposed to be charged $5. So I call them and then I email them and I'm like, what the actual fuck just happened? You told me $5 a month and all of this. And now I'm seeing a $50 bill. What the fuck happened? This is when they elect to tell me, not when they're selling me the shit, no, afterwards. Oh, well, there's a $35 activation fee. And we see that you never canceled your free trial, so there's the $16.50 from that. There's the $5 from the fucking whatever small fucking thing that they tried to offer me and bullshit. Essentially, all that math added up to $50. I don't remember the exact numbers, I just remember the end. $50 gone for a service that never even fucking worked. E-Fax is bitch asses. Go through that bullshit. That was for the month of January and February. Go through that bullshit. Thought I had everything situated. I said, cancel my service. Fucking get me out of there. I went online, I canceled my service, I sent them an email saying cancel my service. Talked to the bitch on the phone, said cancel my fucking service. Why is it when I check my bank account today, I see that those motherfuckers are trying to send through another fucking payment before they cancel? And they're trying to charge me a cancellation fee on some shit that I signed up for that was a fucking monthly payment that says cancel anytime. So those motherfuckers managed to squeeze another $10 in cancellation fees and trying to keep my shit open till the end of this payment session, which they're going to try and charge me another fee for that. So now I'm $60 in the hole. At the end of March, they're going to try to charge me one more payment after that shit. And then all the other kinds of bullshit that goes with it. I'm like, bitch, I haven't even successfully used your service. That was only supposed to be $16.50 a month afterwards. You say nothing about an activation fee in your selling or anything like that. Then you reduced my shit to $5, which they offer everybody, by the way. When I went to write a negative review, everybody gets offered that shit. And I haven't sent one successful fax through that fucking company, and they already got 60 fucking dollars tied up in that shit. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers better figure some shit out. Cause I am one step away. I'm gonna let this last payment hit, and when it does, I'm gonna contact my fucking bank I'm gonna tell my bank that they're fucking scamming me and they haven't, I never signed up for, well, I'm gonna tell them I signed up for this shit, but I'm gonna explain that they're trying to fucking scam money off me and I never used their service. And guess what? They're never gonna be able to approve or prove that I ever used their service. Even though their shit said successful and got a confirmation code, if they try to send it to the bank, I called all the other fucking services and got fucking written statements and all of that shit in emails sent to me saying that they never received the fucking documents. So I'm about to recoup all of that money back. I wouldn't have cared to pay the money, but if you're gonna be a dishonest fucking business and try to fuck with me and steal my money and then kick me out the fucking door, this shit's not happening like that. I guarantee you. So for anybody else that has to deal with this E-Fax bullshit, listen to my words. Stay away from that fucking company. There's free fucking E-Fax businesses, or there's cheap ones. There's a website that I went through. I don't think it's called Metro. I don't know. There's another website that I went to. They charge you per page sent, and they give you 2 faxes with a maximum of 5 pages sent per day. So you can send essentially 10 pages a day for free. Anything beyond that, it's like 10 or 11 cents a fucking page. Sent the shit through that. Everything came back. Called everybody. Let them know what was going on. Everything's situated. So I at least know that that shit works, and I'll be using that from now until fucking forever. Or until we get more ink in the printer. But that printer shit, because the ink cartridges are slow, or they're like small. And when you put it in, it does that dumbass like ink test, and it wastes half the cartridge doing that dumbass ink test where it shows you all the color hues and all of that other bullshit. Literally uses up half the ink that that small ass cartridge has doing that. So I'm like, I'm paying $40 for this cartridge, and $20 worth of that bitch is fucking getting wasted on a fucking test. And the printer won't let itself advance until that test is done. So it's kind of a scam again in and of its own. You're only getting half of what the fuck you pay for. So that's kind of a what the fuck situation. Why e-faxing has become more important because, well, getting a year's worth of faxes out in a couple of months and then essentially having no ink and having to pay $40 a month is stupid when I can pay literal dollars. You missed any part of this? You go to youtube.com/ the space QTASTIC and you can get the entire rant of this. But it's just something that I had to fucking say. Is E-Fax is the most well thought out fucking scam that I've ever experienced in my fucking life. And if you look at the reviews for that fucking website, it's all people saying back to back. Shitty ass customer service, got scam fucking money, shit doesn't fucking work. Like you are literally the number one company that pops up if you type in, internet faxes or online faxes or e-faxing and things like that. You can type in any of those versions. E-Fax pops up as the number one search result or the number one company that pops up. And it makes me sick thinking how many people those pieces of shits have probably scammed. If you're a business, that's probably where they compensate their money from. If you're a business, they probably treat you right because they want you to keep going and going and going and going with their services. If you ain't a fucking business, they're gonna shit on you. They're gonna rub your fucking face in that fucking shit. They're gonna call you an idiot. They're gonna bully you, throw you into a fucking locker, throw you into the trash can in front of your fucking classmates, push you down a set of fucking stairs, and then leave you there broken bones fucking bleeding out. And you'd better hope that you have enough sense to foresee that and call an ambulance beforehand, or fucking you got a good ass friend or something that can tell you don't do that shit. 'Cause if not, you're gonna get fucking scammed the fuck out, and you're not even gonna know what to fucking do about it. Because you're just gonna get mm, things taken out, bills on bills on bills on bills. Like most people have everything automatically taken out, and they have a schedule set around it. Money that gets taken out and all of that, you'd be surprised how many people don't check every single purchase that is made. They look at their account at the end of the day, they say, okay, I got this much money left, and then they go off of that, and they just check how much money they got left. Automatic, reoccurring payments is one of the biggest business scams that you need to look out for. Every company fucking does it. From big companies like fucking Amazon and Microsoft to piece of shit fucking companies like E-Fax. A lot of companies that do that shit. And if you're not on guard about the price they're trying to make you pay after a trial or some other shit fucking ends, you will be ruined and you will be paying this shit for months, sometimes years, and not even knowing what the fuck you're paying. So one day you just happen to check and you're like, oh, I'm being overcharged for this. It's only supposed to be $5. Why am I getting charged, 16 fucking 50 for everything? Fucking ridiculous. Fucking shameful and absolutely positively ridiculous. There's nothing really here for Dead by Daylight reviews, so I guess I will play a little bit of Rocket League while I have the attention of people. YouTube, you're gonna drop off for a moment. I gotta reset stream on your side. Just so it's two separate videos. And yeah.